Playing for Boston, going against the Yankees. Ooh, that was a long time ago, Poppy. That was a long time ago. Oh yeah. God, what? Less than an hour, man, before the game starts. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this Wednesday, this hump day? Thought I'd be on before the game starts again to let you know maybe a little bit of predictions, man. Right? Shout out to the Yankees yesterday for winning. Hey, it's something that Dave Roberts fortunately gets to manage and makes decisions, man, right? Shout out to Joe Torre. He's on the MLB right now, giving his thoughts. Ex-coach, man. You know, almost like a Tommy Lasorda from back in the days. But shout out to the New York Yankees, man, winning their first game from the World Series, man. It could have went either way. I thought there was going to be a sweep yesterday, to tell you the truth. I think a lot of people have. But I'm glad, you know. Sometimes you got to be diplomatic, man. You can't always be thinking about your team, right? Which is me for sure. Shout out to the Dodgers, man, right? How are you going to count these Yankees out, man? You can't. You know, they're the best team in the National League, to tell you the truth. Now, imagine how the Yankees fans feel, man, right? They're pretty excited, man. They're stoked out. They get to see Aaron Judge again, man, because there's a big possibility that they could come back and win. So shout out to the Yankee fans, man, that are out there putting it down, just like LA. And tonight might be the game. So depending how, you know, the game is going, to tell you the truth, Big D might have some other adventures going on today in the early evening or maybe late at night, man. You never know, you know what I mean? So, like I said, it all depends, man. There's a lot of people that don't like baseball or sports or whatever, right? But you know how they say, man, you give a Mexican any reason to celebrate, we'll be there. So shout out to Fernando Valenzuela, man, right? Rest in peace, man. I think the Dodgers organization is really playing for a substance and something to play for, which is, you know, the legacy of Fernando Valenzuela, man. So I'm excited just as a Dodger fan, just like the Yankee fans are excited right now. They get to have another day, right? They get to say maybe see Fat Joe again, go out there and, you know, do his thing, give maybe another music concert real before the game starts, man. So you never know what you're gonna get, but you know, the New York Yankees have survived another game. 3-1. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if the Dodgers lose today, to tell you the truth. Because then guess what happens? Right? A lot of people want the Dodgers to win at home. And to me, I really don't give a damn. Right now, there's a lot of baseball fans I've been looking at, you know, at your local news, like I mentioned. There's people everywhere. They're at the sports bars in Long Beach, sports bars in LA, sports bars in the Inland Empire. I mean, we're just representing the Dodgers. And maybe there's a lot of California teams, you know what I'm saying, besides LA, because we do got Central and we got Northern Californians too, right? And there's a lot of big fans in baseball when it comes to baseball, trust me. Shout out to your San Francisco, you know, Giants. Do you guys know also that the Dodgers and the Giants were the first teams of New York, right? Similar in pretty birth. They were both, I think, made in 1883. So you think, man, imagine your San Francisco Giants are an old team from before the 1900s, man. And they, you know, to be honest with you, they almost left at the same time too. They came over here in 1903, I believe, a year later, or probably at the same time. So shout out to, you know what I'm saying, two organizations from New York. Imagine MLB and Major League Baseball teams and decided to leave, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn and New York for whatever reason. And they left, right? And they came over here. So we have the best of probably their first both baseball teams, right? Shout out to now. Back then was Brooklyn Dodgers. And now it's Los Angeles Dodgers. Back then it was the New York Giants. I'm talking about the baseball team, not the football team. And now it's the San Francisco Giants. So thought I'd throw a little bit of history in there so you guys get to know, man. So shout out to the Giants, man. Shout out to the Dodgers. Both coming from New York. Early, very long time ago, right? They were made a long time ago. They came over here in the 60s, man. Right? 50s, 60s, I believe. So as more as this rivalry continues to grow, what's up, Roman Baker? How's everybody? We got 600 in here. 6 people in here, one like. Come on now. We got 2 teams now that are fighting the opposite, right? We got the New York Giants, you know. Oh, they're the San Francisco Giants now, right? Got the Brooklyn Dodgers. Oh, they're Los Angeles Dodgers, my bad. So it goes to show, man, through all kinds of changes and moves throughout the league and throughout the history. I mean, shout out to the Giants, you know, coming over here from San Francisco, from New York, just as well, just as the Dodgers did. Crazy. And they're both great organizations, to tell you the truth, man. And when it comes to the West Coast, a lot of people would say that, you know, San Francisco and, you know, it's not the Padres, and New York are the, you know, intense rivalry when it comes to the National League, man, especially in our division. Mr. 209, what's up, man? Thanks for tapping in, brother. Are the Dodgers going to go get it tonight? Good luck. Well, look, yesterday, if we known, it was the bullpen that was pitching yesterday, man, right? Compared to the day before, you know what I'm saying? We had what's his name on there, and he went out a good 5, almost 6 innings, right? So I believe if the Dodgers, you know, let's see who's going to start tonight. I don't know who's going to be in the roster. I didn't check, man. If we have a starter that's been winning, maybe what's his name, the other Asian by, you know what I'm saying? I think we could win, man. So, but let me tell you something, though, man, before we even get to the pitching roster. The Dodgers are hard, man. Yesterday, Freddie Freeman, his knee's been out. He has a leg injury, ankle, knee. I don't know what it is, but it's, you know, I know his leg has an injury. He even got a base yesterday. If you see, he hit a base hit, man. He ran to first base real quick. He beat the play out. Yesterday, when he hit that 2-run home run, I thought the series was over. I thought it was swept. So shout out to Freddie Freeman, man, who's really been putting it out there, playing hard defense, man. Today could be his day. He's been through a lot, you know what I mean, through the whole league, just like many of these guys have been. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think the bullpens have came out. Yesterday, the early Dodgers bullpen was out, and they, you know, pretty much failed, man. And that's what's been keeping the Dodgers in the game, to tell you the truth. You can't stop them with their offense, right? Because they have hell of hitters. You know, they got Muncy, you got Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, man, Shohei Ohtani. You just can't stop their offense. Their defense have been significant. It's been rock steady, right? They've been catching everything, man. Yesterday, Muncy made a nice catch inbound, threw it to first base, man. So the only way that you're going to beat the Dodgers is probably by pitching. And yesterday, like I said, they had the bullpen pitching yesterday. So that was, you know, a little bit more challenging, you know. And the bullpen has been pretty hot for the Dodgers. But, you know, the Yankees came through yesterday, man. So shout out to the Yankees and their older, you know, their young players for hitting that grand slam yesterday and keeping them in the ballgame. To tell you the truth, there was a couple home runs that were given up yesterday by the Dodgers players yesterday, the pitching staff. But you expect that. I expect that. I never said, you know, we were looking for the sweep, but, you know, I'm not a predictor, man. I'm not like Back in the Future where I have all the scores and wins and all that stuff, right? To cheat. You know what I'm saying? Wes Carson TV. What's up, Wes Carson? How you doing, brother? Thanks for tapping in, man. We got 5,000, 5 million, 500, 5 people in here right now, man. Hit that like button. Let's the algorithm grow, man. Let more people come in, you know what I'm saying? Look, Smith came through yesterday, hit a home run the day before yesterday. Muncy has been very creative. And you don't see that from the New York Yankees right now, man. Right? Juan Soto. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that from any of their players right now. So that's what's really, you know, that's what baseball is right now. Ceja said, "Let's go Dodgers, man." That's right, Ceja. Thanks for tapping in, man. Now, the Yankees offense has barely just got them. It's been real bad these last couple of days. Until yesterday, the Yankees came out, scored over 10 runs. And I thought they were going to do that. I thought this series would have been like right now 2-2, tell you the truth. I thought, Yankees would have took two, and the Dodgers would have took the first two from home. But to come over here and start taking other games, it just shows the full velocity and the full integrity. I mean, not even Stanton has even hit anything, right? He barely got a home run, I think, yesterday. All the Yankees' top players, man, they're not Rizzo, right? What about Rizzo? They're just not pulling through, man. They should be Aaron Judge. They should be very disappointed at themselves. These are their top players, man. It's like Shohei Ohtani, right? He did a couple things. Mookie Betts, did a couple. But I get it. It's just 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th player, man. They're in the roster that are very important to the league, right? They're the ones yesterday that came through for the Yankees. These guys have been coming through for the Dodgers for sure. You know what I'm saying? The 7th, 8th, 9th hitter. And, you got to compare that, man. Who's better prepared? I believe the Yankees are, they're good. But, 77 runs, you know what I'm saying, through the first 3 games. They got 11 runs yesterday. That don't make no sense. Only 3 home runs, through the first, 4 games, and they got 3 yesterday. So, okay, the Yankees offense has woken up. Let's just say that. So I'm going to be a little diplomatic, even though I'm going for the Dodgers. There's a big possibility tonight if the Yankees have a pitching roster going and they have one of their top pitchers that are out there that gives them out there, could give them at least 5-6 innings, maybe not allowing the Dodgers maybe 1 or 2 hits, then they have a chance. If you're going to give the Dodgers 3, 4, 5 runs in the first 4 or 5 innings like the way the Dodgers have been doing it, this game's over, man. And then, let's see like I said, where Big D's, where I end up going later on towards this evening, man. We might have a parade on Friday, to tell you the truth, people, or we might see Game 5 on Friday. No one knows right now, man. And that's the beauty of it, of being, a MLB fan. Not knowing what team is going to show up tonight. Who can you go for? What team you're going to bet on? Where you're going to go see it at? Are the Dodgers going to make history tonight? Are the Dodgers going to have their 7th championship, man, or 8th or 9th or whatever it is? I know they don't have no more than 10. You got to remember, the Yankees have almost 30, but they have been having beautiful, dominant, mature, very sportsmanship coming from the Yankees since the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I mean, generational, man. The Dodgers, came over here and have also made, some championship memories as well. Especially over here in Los Angeles, to tell you the truth. Giants coming over from New York just as well, man. Right? Giants coming from New York. They went out, have their legacy, have several championships themselves. So, what are the story? The story is, we were asking for Shohei Ohtani. We were asking for Aaron Judge to come out, make these guys some big highlights. We were asking to see the home runs, the hits, maturing it up, setting the example for the other players so they could come around up to par, up to bat, and make their plays and show their best, and what they're capable of doing, man, and how they got their sportsmanship and all their history and how, athletic they are, right? And that's what, teams do. There ain't nothing wrong with competition, to tell you the truth, man, right? Losing is all right sometimes, man, to tell you the truth. Winning is everything, yes. That's how you tell the difference between the winner and the loser, right? Is the score. Remember that. Straight up on everything, man. There's always something that, that's a reference to something that's going to end up to be something, right? You're going to start a game, and in the end, the result is it's going to finish. And we're going to have a winner and we're going to have a loser. And tonight might be the Dodgers championship. So, we got TK Hernandez coming in, right? Led off against the Padres. Right? Came all the way. They had a couple games, man. Ended up winning the series. Came over here to New York. And they're just ready, man. Like I said, we're 16 outs away, maybe, unless there's some extra innings. But 16 innings away, man. You know what I'm saying? 18 innings. And tonight's going to really matter, and it's going to be really determined on what's going to happen, man. So I don't know if Cole's going to... I know he's been the Yankees' dominant player. But, who knows? Don't forget Tommy Edman, right? He took up the National League MVP, man. You know what I'm saying? And who got it yesterday going? Anthony Volpe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that grand slam yesterday with the Yankees, man. Get it started. Changed the whole narrative yesterday. But first, Freddie Freeman hit the home run, the 2-run home run first, right? Volpe didn't hit the home run until after they started getting on base, and then boom, he came up. Was it fifth or sixth inning? Blasted it out there, man. So I don't know. Like Mr. 209 said, who's going to win tonight? To be honest with you, of course I'm going for the Dodgers, right? But New York has a chance and opportunity, man, to take this to LA, to make this two games to 3, right? Game 5. And then after that, they have to go with real, skills, man. They need everything offensively, defensively, pitching. Change and managing decisions to go to LA and try to win 2 more games over there. It's not like we're saying the Dodgers are an okay team, right? We know the Dodgers are a heck of a good team. And they can win tonight. There's a big possibility. Unless New York has a pitching staff. If they could shut down Freeman, right? Stop Freddie Freeman, right? They could stop Max Muncy, right? Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani. Come on. Then, of course, the New York Mets are going to have a chance and the New York Yankees are going to have a chance and an opportunity to win Game 5 and take this back to LA. And would that be exciting for a lot of us? Of course, especially us Dodger fans who kind of anticipate things that will happen like this, man. If the Yankees do win and they come back Friday and they settle the game on Game 6, we, of course, us LA fans will love that. Of course, we will anticipate that. Of course, we will hold that. And of course, if we win, we will celebrate that. That's for darn sure. Get at me when what I'm saying. Let me see what's good. The Dodgers got this. That's right, Tapper. Appreciate that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, guys. Share the channel right now. Helps the algorithm grow, man. Us Dodger fans, you know what I'm saying? But anything can happen, man. That's what I'm saying. It all depends tonight. It all depends on how much the Yankees come out there. It all depends what kind of pep talk they have. You know what I mean? Who's the Yankees manager? Aaron Boone, right? Do you guys not recall that Aaron Boone used to play MLB too? So you got Mookie Betts, who used to play MLB. Dave Roberts, right? I think Dave Roberts was the last team, the Boston Red Sox, to tell you the truth, who came down from 3-0, if I'm correct. You know what I'm saying? You guys can go fact check that. Go Google that. But I think Dave Roberts was part of that roster in 2000, 2001 when Boston Red Sox, when they were down 3-0 and they came back and won 4 games straight. The Yankees got to win 4 games straight. Oh yeah, hit that like button. Right now I got the limon, the tajin, and the watermelon. Bam. So anyhow, I can imagine these guys, they're excited, right? If you want to catch a game with the Yankees fans, got to show up to the ballpark, man. Just like the Dodgers. If not, then you go to your local sports bar and you'll celebrate. Buy yourself a nice cold root beer. You know what I mean? And take a couple cold ones down to the dome and get your yelling and screaming on, man. When it's your team that's representing your city, right, where you come from, man, that's why you become a real diligent, personal, you know what I mean, fan, right? LA, man, one of the biggest cities in the West Coast. Los Angeles, one of the biggest cities, you know what I mean, in our nation. I mean, to the World Series, representing. You guys can hear it? You know what I'm saying? We get our blue on, we get our gear on. We have history. You know, we come out here, we support. Tommy Lasorda, Fernando Valenzuela, man, rest in peace. Dodgers have something in their, you know, that's behind their mind that they're trying to win for, to support. Why not support Fernando Valenzuela? Why not even give, you know, a little thought and cheer to Fernando Valenzuela, especially to us fans who have representative, you know what I mean, the Hispanic, Latino, Mexican, Chicano community, man, to tell you the truth. So you look forward to these individuals and these players, man. Earl Hershiser, right? Kirk Gibson, Tommy Lasorda, Dave Roberts. You know what I'm saying? Kirk, like I said, it just goes on, and you start supporting your local, and you start becoming a number one fan, man. And then you get real into it, and you raise your kids, and you know, it's just like, hey, you support your city, man. It's all it is in the league. In the baseball league, I get it. A lot of people don't like baseball. It's too boring for them, right? Well, you got to go to a couple games, and then you'll see him coming home. You'll be all right. Remember, I used to go to these games when I was young. Yeah, things were a lot cheaper, man. It was a lot easier. You know, everything was, you know, up to the dollar, up to the par. Wasn't too expensive, right? Dodger dog. From when I remember back then, when I was young, like $2 or $3. A Dodger dog, man. You know, the for sure peanuts, all that, man. And then throughout the years, you know, especially when, you know, I became a Dodger fan, man, to its fullest, right? Started wearing the gear, you know what I'm saying? Started learning about players, started learning about championships, man. You know what I'm saying? When you go, I love everybody from LA wears an LA hat. And it makes a big difference when you go travel the world, especially the country, when you're representing, you know, LA. When I went to Europe, a lot of people are familiar with New York. Everybody thinks you're from New York. Whoever travels across the world, a lot of us, for what I experienced, there was a lot of people thought we were from New York. And then when they seen the LA hat at this time, you know what I mean, like 10 years ago, you know, it was like a little difference to them. They're like, LA, Los Angeles, like California. Like, yeah, you're representing. We're traveling. Us Chicanos, the Latinos, the Mexicanos. Going across the world, you know what I mean? New avenues, new corners, man. New streets, new blocks, new hoods, new territories, eh? When I went over there, I was representing LA to the fullest, baby. And it's exciting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's exciting to where, you know, people, hey, they have some kind of impression of you. Trust me, man. You know, you could be in Arizona. Oh, you're from LA? Yeah. I was in San Diego. I lived in San Diego for 10 years, right? I see people with LA hat. I told them, what city you live in? And they're like, oh, no, we're born in San Diego. I was like, whoa, you had a hat? You're a Dodgers fan? Well, yeah, because my Dodger, you know, my dad, he moved over here and he raised us. Okay. Respect, you know what I'm saying? So shout out, man. Shout out to all the California teams, man. Straight up. San Francisco 49ers, San Francisco Giants, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to the Athletics, man, but they're going to, I think, Las Vegas, right? Lakers, Clippers, Kings, jeez. San Jose Sharks, man. Anaheim Ducks. I mean, doesn't get old, baby. You know, we're LA, baby. Let's see, they said Dodgers pitching, keep the walks down, and the offense don't chase bad pitches. That's good. But that goes both in both parts, though. If you look at it, even for the opposite team, the New York Yankees, you know, they've been chasing some bad pitches, too. Juan Soto has been chasing some real bad pitches, and Rizzo, too. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Judge did a couple, too. So that's what I'm saying. Yesterday, we had our bench, you know what I'm saying? We had our bench coming out and pitching yesterday's, you know, roster, which, you know, several pitchers came up, kind of gave the Yankees, you know what I'm saying, an ability to, hey, boom, So, now that Dave Roberts, I think, what's his name, starting today, right? Flaherty. Is it Flaherty? He's going to come out. I think he's been starting. Let's see if he could finish it. If not, then we'll have, what's his name, from Japan. He'll come out and pitch probably game 6. Are you going to dress up for Halloween, Tapper? Nah. Halloween is not really my holiday. It's not really a holiday that, I partied in Halloween. I was young. Yeah, it's okay. But, after a while, I never really was into Halloween. Started changing the narrative. Yes, I took my daughter when she was young, trick or treating. I didn't dress her up anything evilish. Everything was all positivity. Disney at that time. She was all the queens, all the Disney, what I mean, characters. When it came to as far as the women, the young girls. So she was Cinderella, Pocahontas, Snow White, and all that. So shout out, a lot of times 2 times we went to Disneyland. We went for Halloween. I thought that was pretty cool. But Halloween's not my thing. It's my birthday. I celebrate it. It's only 6 days away from Halloween, a week after, to tell you the truth. But never was really into a Halloween, man. I just like the season, right? The fall, everything's just falling from the trees, man. Things are getting a little colder. Things are seasonal. Things are changing up, man. Now we're headed towards the end of the year, people, right? This is the World Series. This is MLB playoffs right here. Starts in October, ends in October, man. Next week's going to be already November, right? Getting ready freaking for the pozolas, you know what I'm saying? And the menudos, man, all the tamales that come, that's the culture I was raised in. Shout out to the Thanksgiving, man, right? Hey, I love turkey, I ain't gonna lie. I love turkey, you know. I love my mother freaking cornbread, man. That's my cornbread. Mashed potatoes, macaroni salad, potato salad. We do a little bit different over here, right? We're still watching football, man. It's college, things get colder. We're still gonna be happy. Maybe get a freaking LA new hat. I got an LA hat right there. I just got one. But maybe another one for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe that says World Series 2024. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to? And it says I need production from Muncie and Lux and even Otani. That's what I was saying. Strictly driving for sure. And Muncie's did all right. He hit a home run the other day. So, let's give Muncie an opportunity still to, give himself up there. But he's been up there. Otani too, man. You know what I'm saying? He had that home run and he's been kind of dry up there, taking a couple walks. Yeah, Otani has him and Aaron Judge, like I said, man, the 2 main stars that everybody was looking forward to statistic-wise, that thought they were going to put up stats, right? Home runs, base hits, or so forth or whatever. And they really haven't done anything, to tell you the truth. So, if anything, Cole has probably been the Yankees' best pitcher. He's going to start tonight, looks like. And you got to understand, man, it could be anything could take place tonight. If he really has a good night, he could stop the Dodgers. That's one of their top base pitchers right there. Not saying, but then again, just like Strictly Ed Bra said, 9105, these other guys have to come up too, Muncie, Lux, I'm saying he's done a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but Lux has to get up there. Otani for sure, man, and that's what we're looking forward to, man. So Derek Cole's pitching tonight, that's what's for sure. And both these guys, even the Dodger pitcher, I forgot if he's starting, Flaherty. They have to be under 90 pitches, man. They have to be strong 90 pitches that will get in there and do what they need to do. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what Aaron Boone does for the New York Yankees, man. He's probably going to throw everything that's out there to make this game go to another Game 6 possibility. But let me tell you something. Dave Roberts has been prepared too. So, who knows, man, all I know, the fans are excited and we are ready to go, man. Let me see what time is it. Halfway mark. All right, guys, I'm going to end it real quick. I just wanted to come out here, show some LA love. Appreciate you all, man, for tapping in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll get on to some more lives, pretty soon in the future. Just right now, I'm doing a little bit of baseball. But we got a lot more things, a lot more content to come out, right? Appreciate y'all, man. And you have a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys have a good night tonight, wherever you're at. If you're celebrating and doing your thing, make sure you have a designated driver or somebody with you. You guys keep it safe, keep it humble, and go back to your family and friends. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. So shout out to the Dodgers. That's who I'm rooting for. And shout out to the Yankees, man. Let's give it a good rivalry. Let's start a good competition. That's what we're looking for. And let's see if the Dodgers win tonight. This might not be my last live, to tell you the truth. So with that being said, man, hey, shout out to the Dodgers. That's who I'm root for the Dodgers. If they don't win, it's a shame. So it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the All Star game, dog. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Big D's out. Bam. Appreciate y'all. Let's see if I tap in later. You just never know. Never know.